So, hi guys, my name is Akash, I'm a cost accountant, and in this video we'll be discussing about how to prepare for your December 24 examinations if you are a CMA student in intermediate or CMA student in finals. So, and if you are someone who is targeting for both the groups in this December 24 attempt. And I have a preconceived notion in this video that you have already completed your whole syllabus, or you at least know what is what and everything, and you just are wrapping up all the subjects now. Okay, I mean you have completed your classics. Classes. That's what I basically mean to say. And yeah, this video is for someone who is not working and who is sitting at home. I mean, who can give most of his time to his studies. So I think yeah, we'll just start the recording here as well. So yeah, so we'll just start it. Hi. Yeah. So basically, as I have said earlier, this will be for for both the groups, which is 8 subjects basically, and I mean yeah. So this is something I want you to understand, or want you to keep in your mind, that your target is high. Okay, so your efforts should be high, and when your targets are high and your efforts are high, your results and your celebration will be higher. This is for sure. So this should be a constant motivation for yourself, that you need to study every day 13 hours. I know this is a big target, but this is something you have to do to clear off both the groups. You also know that lowering your efforts might shackle your chances of being passing the exams, but I'm sure that if you study in this manner that I'm gonna say, you are surely going to pass your examinations in this December 24. And trust me, you'll not have to study for a much longer time. If you are a finalist, if you are aiming for any other course in the future, you may, but yeah, you may not study right away. At the same time, if you are in your intermediate, you may not study right away for your finals. At least you can take an year gap, work somewhere and then get into finals. So yeah, I think I'll just go with the plan now. So, as I have said earlier, I expect you that you're not opening the books for your first time. You have already completed your classes. You know what is what, you know everything out of your syllabus. You just now targeting for the final preparation of your both the groups, right? And but if you are someone who is planning to study for the first time, who is opening the books for the first time, then my dear friend, I suggest you to go with a one group in this December. Parvaledu. We'll do it slowly. So from today to 30th November, today to 30th November, we have exactly 90 days. You might feel that one day is less. No, in October we have 31 days. So we have exact 90 days. So I'll just show you the plan. From 2nd September to 17th September, there are 2 subjects, right? I mean, you have to pick up 2 subjects now. Out of those 2 subjects, I want you to complete 90% of the whole syllabus. Okay, today might be an exception for you, it's okay, but yeah, from tomorrow at least give your 11 hours a day plus 2 hours of revision. I'll just tell you about that as well. Okay, so from 2nd September to 17th September, I want you to take 2 subjects, read that, complete that 90% at least, and also I want you to mark all the important things, or I want you to mark all the doubtful things, whichever you feel that you need a revision of. Okay, next 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. These dates are 6 dates, and I want you to revise all the 2 subjects that you had just completed. Say for example, you are someone who is writing both groups in this December 24 of CMA final. Then I want you to pick up law, or I want you to pick up SFM and SCM or something, and I want you to complete this and then take a revision of those 2 subjects in these 6 days. Okay, and yeah, regarding this 13 days, regarding the 13 hours a day, which I said before, 11 hours should be given for the planned subject, whatever subject that you have planned, and 2 hours should be given for the revision. Like, if you have, if you are putting like 11 hours, out of that 5.5 hours and 5.5 hours should be given for each subject. And once the day is completed, at the end of the day or in the beginning of the next day, I want you to at least turn all the pages that you had just studied on the previous day. This will keep you intact with the subject, which is very important in a course like us, because there are a lot of things actually that you might eventually miss off as long as you complete the course. So I want you to just stay intact with the subject each and every day. Okay, next thing is that as you have done with the two things now, next I want you to go with this to go with the other set of two subjects, which is 24th September to 9th October. Again, two subjects, 90%, and I want you to complete the 90%. Again, I want you to mark the important things of the doubts that you have faced while studying. Again, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, two subjects revision, complete the 10% on the revision. What does it mean? Sorry, I forgot to mention it earlier as well, that this actually happens to a lot of people, that when you are studying things for the first time, or you are opening your books after a long gap, you tend to forget a lot of things. So you're not a superman, or you don't have an elephant memory that whatever you had studied like 6 months earlier, 7 months earlier, or 3 months earlier, you might still have that in your mind. So there would be some leakages from your brain. That's completely okay. It happens to each and everyone, my dear friend. It happens to each and everyone. So mark those points, or just leave the topic and you can cover it later as well, but cover it. That is more important. It happens it happens a lot that we tend to leave something and we think that okay, we'll complete that later, but we fail to complete that. I want you to have a register or a diary everywhere, that you write each and everything what all you have missed, and complete that one fine day. Which is very important. Okay, next. So by 15th of October we have completed a whole group or 4 subjects, and this is very important. I urge you to complete one group first. Okay, I don't want you to be in the middle of these two subjects and these two subjects. I don't want you to be in the middle. Complete one group first, then you can move to the other group. Confidence is not something which is which is an external force that has to be inbuilt. That has to be built day by day, step by step, one after the other. Confidence builds that way, and for our exams, confidence is important. You know how our papers are. Okay, if you are not that confident, my dear, you might face some issues. That's it. And to build confidence, it's not a one-step progress, or it's a one-step thing. You have to build that day by day. Okay. So now, once by 15th of October you are done with the one group of things. Okay. By now you have completed 2 set of revision. Say for example, after the class you are reading it for the first time, so this is one sort of revision because you are revising it. Okay. Revision, vision is seeing for the first time, revision is seeing for the second time. Okay, and then daily you are just looking at this maybe the second time. And next, then in the third revision, I want you on 16th, 17th and 18th revise all the 4 subjects that you had just studied. If you have chosen group 1 or group 2, revise that. If you have chosen group 3 or group 4, revise that. And now from 19th October to 3rd November, again the 16 days, I want you to choose another 2 subjects, complete 90% of the syllabus, mark the doubtful things, and next move on to the revision of it for the next 6 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th. Okay, next again the same things, the two subjects revision and two subjects revision. And then I want you to do this, complete the 10% you had just completed, and also do the revision of what all you have completed. Next, moving on to the next thing, on 10th November to 25th November, I want you to do the other 2 subjects. The same cycle continues. Okay, by 1st December you will be done with each and every subject. Here we go, we still have time. From 2nd, 3rd and 4th, I want you to revise all, the 4 subjects that you had just studied now. The other groups, like this is like group B, say, if you have chosen group 1 in the first, then group 2 would be the group B. So this is the other group. Now what happened? You have completed your revision, you have completed it 3 times, then you have just seen everything, and also you might have revised the other papers and all. Now comes the most important thing, which is a plot twist, is that on 5th and 6th I want you to check, I want you to study all, I want you to revise basically all the things of the group A, because it's been over a month that you have touched group A subjects. Group 1 or group 2 or group 3 or group 4, what all you had studied first. It's been more than a month, right? You have touched those things. So I want you to take up that and just revise in these 2 days. What all you think you feel that are important, or you have seen in the YouTube videos, other videos, and if you think that you have scanners, then the most weighted chapters and all, I want you to do that first. Okay. So once you are done with this also, Now things can be chill. On 7th, 8th and 9th, I want you to dedicate these dates completely for the first subject. Why is that? Because writing both the groups requires a lot of energy. Requires a lot of energy. I know I have written both the groups, so I understand. Okay, so it requires a lot of energy. And if your first exam doesn't go that well, it weakens you up. So I want you to give 100% efforts for that first exam. And that first exam, my dear friend, that will decide everything. So just, just like Goku does, completely bring his energy and just shoot for the first exam. And the other exams will go with that flow. Trust me. And you will do it. And believe in yourself that we'll do it. You will do it. You are going to do it. You are going to do it. Manifest that in another 6 months. In another 6 months, you are a cost accountant or you are a CMA finalist. That will happen. That will happen. And next, there are a few things that I want you to remember here. Is that, I've actually spoken these things in the previous video as well, but yeah, just listen to me out. I want you to do this cumulative revision. What is cumulative revision? Staying intact with the subject. Like, as I have stated earlier, on 2nd September, whatever you study, or on 3rd September, whatever you study, I want you to revise that on the next day. And whatever you study on that day, I want you to revise on that day. Accumulate things, right? On 1st, whatever you have studied on 2nd, revise it on 3rd. Whatever you have studied on 3rd, on 4th, you have to revise what you have studied on 2nd and 3rd. On 5th, 2, 3, 4. On 5th, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next on 6th, 3, 4, 5. Why is that? Because by reaching 30th, I don't want you to revise the whole syllabus again. Right? Because you have revised something at least 3 or 4 times that, in those things, just turn the pages. Turning the pages, reading between the lines, that will help you enough. Our brain is that sharp. Okay, human brain is that good. Next, I want you to deal with the past papers and the scanners. Past papers give you, in fact, whenever you complete a chapter, go to the immediate attempts paper, find the question. You can easily find the question. This is what we do. We think that we will complete the whole syllabus, then we'll check the papers. No, that is very wrong. That is very wrong. As soon as you have completed the chapter, go to the paper. As you have completed the chapter, go to the paper. This will help you. This will help you boost the confidence that, okay, whatever I am learning, I'm able to retain that, I'm able to understand that, and I'll be able to appear in the exam. Next thing is that sleep is very important. I don't want you to lose on your sleep. Whenever you have a very productive day, you tend to waste more time because I'll just treat myself. But no, don't do that. Sleep is important. Or at least don't miss out on your sleep. Right? Give at least 6 to 7 hours for your sleep, and which is very important. This will remove all the toxins from your brain, which is very important. Next thing is that no phone during studying. Whenever you are studying, either switch off the phone or put the phone in the airplane mode and keep it in the other room. I believe in out of sight, out of mind concept. Sometimes it happens that whenever we pick up the phone is not even vibrating and something, we just pick up the phone, we see someone, some of your friends have sent some reels, you open that and you don't know when half an hour is gone or 1 hour is gone, and you feel guilty, and this guilty cycle continues, and this is an ultimate mess. Don't do that. Have a fixed time, use phone, have a fixed time, study. Next, Pomodoro. If you feel that some subject is not that interesting to you, or if you feel that it's boring, then do one thing. Keep this Pomodoro. In the previous video, I had showed you an application called Focus To Do. Focus To Do app basically helps you. Pomodoro is like 25 minutes of study plus 5 minutes of break. 25 minutes of study with 5 minutes of break. 25 minutes of ultimate focus and 5 minutes of small break. And then this 5 minutes of break, I don't want you to look at your phone again. Just take a walk, have some water, fill your water bottle, or do something, but don't use your phone. That's it. Next, once you are done with this Pomodoro, next, drink at least 3 liters of water. I know that you might feel that drinking water is very basic and something I should not mention, but trust me, if I'm mentioning it, it is important. Right? This is important because how much water you consume into the body, that goes to your brain as well. And to keep the brain active, brain needs oxygen, right? So you have to breathe properly, you have to drink water properly, and obviously we have oxygen in water as well. If you have studied chemistry, we have H2O. O stands for oxygen, right? So oxygen is important for your brain, so it will keep you what active, it will keep you hydrated, which is very important. And next, this is very important for you. Complete 80% of the syllabus with 100% efficiency. This is quite better than completing 100% of the syllabus with 80% of the efficiency. Complete 80% of the syllabus with 100% efficiency. Complete this 80% as if anything which is picked from any corner of the chapter, you will be able to answer that. Be that strong with that 80% rather than completing 100% of the syllabus with 80% efficiency. Sometimes it so happens with us that we have studied the chapter so well, but something we might have left in that chapter, and unfortunately that same thing comes in the exam. I know this is heartbreaking, my dear, but it is something that you have to do. Is something you have to do. It's okay to compromise on the quantity, but don't compromise on the quality, because quality is important, right? So we are done. And yeah, please hit the like button if you have liked the video, if you have find the video helpful, and if I was helpful to you. Please hit the dislike button if you didn't like the video, and keep me in the comments, mention me in the comment section whatever you liked in this video, or if you want something from me, other topics as well. And I want you to share this video among your friends, because this might help you. Even this might help them. Whatever we give, we get in return, right? And next, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. I saw that 64% of the people who are watching this video are not even subscribed to the video. It is heartbreaking, my dear. Please do it. Please subscribe, and please hit the bell icon. And thank you. This was Akash signing off.